Hello, I'm John Foster of the Whale Sanctuary Project, and I'm working with our Executive Director, Charles Vinning, to help create a whale sanctuary in Nova Scotia. Charles and I go back a long ways. I've known Charles for over 23 years. I worked with him in returning Keiko, the free Willy whale, back to its native waters in Iceland. And what we find, so much of what we learned back then is still relevant today in creating an actual sanctuary for whales. So here's a much younger version of me talking about how we set up Keiko's Bay Pen.
Tell me about the feature of the bay pen.
The overall length of the bay pen is 250 feet long. It's 100 feet wide, 25 feet deep. So it's approximately about 60% bigger than the pool he's in right now. It's going to be about almost 4 million gallons.
Now, figure the pool is the size of a football stadium. So this is massive, and to ship this all over to Iceland was a huge event. So we had to charter an Antonov airplane, the largest airplane in the world, and load that up and then ship it to Iceland. And then we had 20 some trucks that met the plane in Reykjavik and then brought them over on the ferry to the Westman Islands. We constructed the pen on shore and then moved it out. And this is nothing like this has been done of this magnitude before. And so we were developing new technologies. We had an incredible marine ops team that worked day and night to put the pen in place and make sure it was safe for Keiko when we arrived. So while we were doing all the preparation work in Iceland for Keiko, the conditioning and getting used to eating live fish, we had another team in Iceland that was preparing the pen and getting it ready. And so it was as I say, it was a huge number of people that were involved in this project, and all of them doing integral parts and all of them really important parts. And we're just a small part of the team. But there's a lot of people that deserve the credit. So once we got them into the pen, we got them used to the pen. And then we started, again, with the conditioning. We had to maintain that conditioning. But we wanted to get them moving around the pen. So what we're doing is we're using slingshots to be able to launch fish out into the enclosure initially, and then gradually out into the bay when we expanded our footprint from the sea pen into the netted off bay, and started with the boat walks. So the boat walks, again, there's so much preparation that goes into getting the animal to the point where he will do what you ask him. And it's all about trust and developing that really good rapport. And Keiko was, again, such a good animal and such a great animal to work with. You always want to please. And so getting him out there and getting him, in a new environment for the first time ever, it was so stimulating for him. And I think that's the thing that was most remarkable to us and the people working with him daily, was that the changes that we saw in him. His dorsal fin started to come up a little bit. His strength became stronger. And some of the stuff we can't prepare him for, like the first moment in the pool. And that we didn't know what to expect. And he went out and did a lap around the pool and did another lap around the pool, and then came over to us and kind of like, wow, this is really cool, and it was just such a huge relief because the transport was over and it was really nice to finally get him home.